What's up, Z.E.R.T Nation? Mr. X here with another installment of my weekend wisdom. I get a lot of questions asking me about, what pro mask I use, why, and stuff like that. And I keep it simple. I don't spend a lot of money. I don't expect you guys to spend a lot of money. I realize that ammunition costs money, tools cost money, training costs money. So I try to keep it as condensed and as inexpensive as possible. And that's one of the reasons why that I personally have picked the pro mask that I use, because it's just as important to me. And without further ado, here it is. This is a German pro mask. It's called the M65. Basically bought this thing off eBay for around $20. Use the buy it now button. That was with shipping and handling. I can't guarantee you that you're going to get this pro mask for the same amount of money that I did. I don't even remember which website that I bought it from, but all you got to do is, I know which website I bought it from, eBay, but all you got to do is get on eBay, punch in German M65. It'll bring up 20 or 30 different companies that you can, or sellers that you can buy this from, and easy click, buy it now, it'll ship it to you. I found that it's a very versatile pro mask. I'm going to hit some of the highs and some of the lows, the pros and cons. As you can see, this thing, the primary pro to me is the price. You guys don't have to spend $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 on a pro mask. It costs around $20 to $25, and that includes shipping and handling. Of course, that's pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, the primary pro for this thing. The second thing is I love the fact of the canister sits vertically of the mask. It's not on one side, it's not on the other. One of the primary benefits of this, especially when you're shooting the NSS or gear or going around the corner, one of the things that I hated about our military pro mask is we didn't do a lot of offhand shooting with the rifle with that pro mask. And when we did, you had to do a serious cant of your head to the side shooting left-handed because the canister's in the way. This canister's on a vertical platform, so the cheek weld that you have on the right side is the exact same cheek weld that you have on the left side. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cause you to have to tilt your head. I always see people in these NSS videos, they'll sit there, they'll tilt their head to the side, and that's one of the reasons, the primary reasons they're missing during unconventional warfare is because they're tilting their heads aside. You need to have almost as much as possible the exact same cheek weld with a pro mask as you do without a pro mask. And you guys notice, just because you don't have a lot of bulge here in the cheek area, that I'm not going to put this thing on, but I almost have the exact same cheek weld with my pro mask as I do without it. Doesn't matter if it's on my right cheek or with my left. You're going to see how skinny this is. You don't have a lot of material here. All you have to do is tilt your head kind of to the side a little bit, get that canister out of the way, and because of the fact that the canister isn't here, it's a lot easier to get that cheek weld, like I said, on the left as it is to the right. Now, if you guys go to eBay, it's right here. I'm going to show that. I'm going to pretty much put this up to the camera. Go to eBay. Hey, we don't make any money. This is just weekend wisdom with Mr. X. This is what I use, and this is what I pretty much advise you guys to use if you're kind of on a budget, you want a good pro mask, don't spend a lot of money, or don't want to spend a lot of money. This is what you guys are looking for right here. Put in German M65, and that's what's going to come up. Some of the drawbacks to this pro mask is you don't have this wide field of view. Hey, it's a pro mask, deal with it. These clips right here are kind of a pain in the butt to adjust, just like our pro mask in the military is pre-adjust these things. I have these things set to my head, my noggin, that all I have to do is take this, stretch it out in the back, you slip it right over your head. When you buy this thing, just like any other pro mask, pre-adjust these things. They should be set. Now, these adjustments aren't to the point, and you can kind of see with these little grommets right here, once I put it on my head, it's pretty difficult to go ahead and pull on them to tighten it up. When you buy this thing, loosen all these adjustments off as much as you can, place it on your head. This area right here should be right in the center of the back of your head. Get somebody to help you, or you, of course, go ahead and make these adjustments. It's got this pretty nice little adjustment right here, whether you're shooting the NSS or training with the Pro Mask. Once I take this thing off, it's basically a necklace, and this thing can sit right here around my neck. And then when I choose to put it on, I'll just grab it, pull it out, put it on, make sure it lines up to my head, make sure all the straps, they're already all the right lengths, all the right sizes. At that point, make sure I get good suction, put my hand over the canister, breathe in, make sure I get a good tight seal. Make sure you take the little plastic cap off whenever you buy it, because I did that the first time, pretty much suffocated. Hey, it's been a while. We don't use Pro Mask a lot, in the special operations communities. But get to know your gear. I don't recommend going out and going on a 3-mile run with it the first day, but know your gear, know your Pro Mask just as well as you know your rifle. Go out there and practice a few times before you initially shoot that NSS, IW to earn that patch. Get used to it, get to know it, and set yourself up for success. If you got any questions, go ahead and leave them on the feed below, and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. And continue to drive on. The main con that I've noticed is, if you even look at the mask, there's no hydration tube sticking out of it. Keep in mind, guys and girls, this is a $25 mask, and I can attest to the fact that every time that I put a Pro Mask on in Iraq during my two deployments, I never use that hydration tube. And how many of you guys actually have canteens with the necessary equipment to use hydration tubes? I know there's a setup for a Camelback for canteens. I haven't seen those for quite some time. Hey, if you guys are going to use this for NSS, unconventional warfare, and you need to take a drink of water, take the darn mask off. Any other questions, let me know. Mr. X out.
The ZERT membership pack is your gateway to a worldwide organization dedicated to building a safe and trained community armed with the proper mindset to see you and your family through to safety. The first-year membership pack includes ZERT 702 black t-shirt, 5-inch ZERT 702 patch in PVC, your call sign and squadron assignment, ZERT membership certificate, official membership card with your call sign, 10 ZERT recruitment cards, access to discounts from ZERT-approved vendors, 15% off most ZERT merchandise year-round. In addition to the membership pack, once you join, you receive the following privileges: access to the ZERT forum and exclusive online videos, access to training events and special forces instructors, training cost is additional, members-only newsletter, admittance to over 90 private squadron and state Facebook groups, attend members-only events, participate in contests and giveaways. Join us today and get started meeting the members in your area. Privileges are just that and can be revoked at any time. Management reserves all rights. Facebook rules and regulations apply. ZERT, not just an organization, it's a lifestyle. ZERTNation.com.